How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream, boys. How are all you doing today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. We got ourselves more wait for the patch 9.2. It's literally going to be here in a week for the NA realms and a day after for the realms of EU. So hopefully you guys are excited as I release my video from this morning. It's a good idea to finish out everything you have this last week, but most importantly, don't burn yourselves out. Seriously, whatever you're going to do in World of Warcraft, don't burn yourselves out just yet. Just take it easy, let it be a smooth ride. Hey, just, you know, do some leveling, you know, do some of the fun stuff before the real grind begins. But dude, I am so excited. I cannot wait. I don't know if we're raiding tonight, but I'm kind of hoping the guild takes a break this week. I know, right? I love raiding, but I'm hoping everybody takes a break just to get so much more excited for Sepulchre. But it might not be a good idea because technically some of the weapons from Sylvanas, for example, like the dagger will be good for progression. So there's a good chance we're still raiding tonight. If we are, we will stream it, and if we are raiding, it's probably going to be a short one. But either way, I'm at a point where it's like, yeah, we should do the things in order to help our guildies do better. But also, like, do you know how awesome the patch will feel like if we did take a break for just a little bit and then came in and we were like, wow, Sepulchre is, because Sepulchre is a fun looking raid. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. And we got a chat. We got some Samir Slade. Dude, how you doing, my guy? Valia, how you doing, my man? How you boys all doing? Celestial. We got Lucas, LT. We got ourselves the boys. How are all you doing here? Welcome back. Intense mustache. I love it. Yeah, just been kind of letting this bad boy grow for a while. And I mean, I went to the barber. Every time I tell them, yo, can we just let the whiskers keep growing? Just like not touch the whiskers at all. Just let them do their thing. And they usually leave them alone. Like I get the beard trimmed, I'll get, you know, a haircut, but like the whiskers, I'm just like, you know, they just let them do their thing for a bit longer. You know, why not? Boys, we got ourselves more stuff on the way today. I'm thinking we hop on PTR. We might have a PTR build today or tomorrow. And this might be the final build with like final class changes too. So that should be pretty exciting. I'm legit excited. I wonder what kind of classes are going to get buffed, what classes are going to get nerfed, like which classes at the end of it all are going to, you know, which ones are going to improve? Because they recently did nerf one, like Feral. They also, let me get the music back up and running. They also messed around with the Frost Mages and nerfing them in one regard, but also keeping them in the other way. Basically letting Icy Mages be a perma buff with the Conduits they run, but nerfing their AoE, which I think is kind of weird, nerfing the base kit of the class while keeping like borrowed powers alive. You know what I mean? Buff Priest? I think, actually, normally I would agree, but I think the Priest is going to scale really well, Celestial. I think they're going to scale excellently. Because Priests generally have a history of scaling really well at the end of the expansion, and really scaling with gear. Like, give them some endgame gear, generally makes them really, really good. Well, yes, actually, BFA was a little different because they did get like a lot of borrowed powers early that allowed them doing some really crazy stuff like that as their gear, but they generally scale really well with endgame gear. So I think that might be really good, this update, and the tier set doesn't look bad at all. Like, even if they got nerfed by 40%, it was already doing the mythic pluses like your top damage. It was going to be eventually like with better end game, like really like mythic rating gear. In like a mythic plus, I think it would have been like, what, it's already doing 20% of your damage output in mythic plus. So that's just with 252 gear. Imagine how much more that would be with 270 some gear. Starting out gonna feel weak. It's gonna feel weaker, I guess, in comparison to the pre-nerf version of the tier set, but it'll scale very, very quick. Like, that tier set is really huge. I mean, it's good single target damage right now. Like, even right now, it's quite a lot of your single target damage. And cleave. It's also free cleave. That's something to remember, too. And the better you have an uptime of that tier set, the more damage you're gonna do. So you might end up playing builds that promote, like, more Mind Blast damage, maybe, and more cleaving on Mind Blast. It's really strong either way. Like, even if 2v2, like, I know the nerf, what, the Necrolord Covenant Lego, and the nerf the tier set, and even then, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel nearly as butchered as like the Feral tier said, that feels like a pretty big nerf. For Priest, from my own personal testing, like doing keys and stuff, it doesn't feel near, yes, it's a nerf, but overall, like, it's really not as big. It's, I guess, compared to Feral, it doesn't feel nearly as bad in terms of like play and seeing the numbers, and it has a lot of room to grow. Maybe that's what the same thing they did with the Feral Druid. They nerfed him with the idea that there will be room to grow for Ferals as well. But Ferals had 0 AoE. Like, they basically have no AoE at all. And you give them tiers that actually gives them good AoE. And then you also soft cap it, and then you nerf it about 65%. It's like, so you already taking away the ability for it to scale in big groups, which sucks. That's already was going to be a pretty big nerf. That was already being seen as pretty impactful. But it's like, okay, but the damage at least is going to be high. And now the damage is like very, very small and single target. Or damage increase from the actual bleed is like really tiny compared to what it was of like single target output. And in AoE, it's like even crappier than before. I don't know, it's like, it's got double whammy, I guess. And maybe Priest will also get double whammy, but I hope not. I hope they keep it as is. Some of the classes don't need a nerf, man. I want to see, you know what I would really personally love to see? Classes that are usually not considered popular, all of a sudden like becoming really, really good and considered like good for Mythic Plus, good for PvE and stuff. That's what I really want to see. And hopefully we'll get that. Maybe more enhancement shamans and keys, more feral druids out there. Been on a break since holidays, can we do things again? Let's go, my guy. 1 week, 1 chance left for some tier changes for specific classes. Yeah, maybe they'll do something for Retribution Paladin. First time in Downstream. What's up, Slade? How you doing, boys? Yo, let me get the announcement on Discord real quick. Stream is going live. I usually like to add something extra to it, but I got nothing. I don't know what news we're gonna have today. I don't know if we're gonna have a PTR update or whatnot. I do want to hop on PTR and play some Demonology. I want to see if there's any Mythic Plus groups for it, because I've always wanted to play some Demonology Warlock and I never got to. Hey, what's up, Nikos? How you doing, my guy? Isn't Survival doing pretty well in PTR? It is doing pretty good. Survival is in a decent spot. It'll really come down to, like, even just doing right decently okay in season 2, their tiers that should hopefully make him a lot stronger for season 3. It was broken for a while. Like, the tiers of damage was insane. Hopefully the damage and tuning is there in order to allow them to be able to a pretty big dominant force in AoE burst damage. But that together with, like, I don't know what covenant you want to play. Kyrian could be pretty good in Mythic Plus. Nightfield would, I guess, would be the go-to in raiding. It's weird for survival because they don't bring any like crazy cool utility that's unique to just survival into Mythic Pluses. Like, they bring basically the same stuff a hunter does. So why wouldn't you want to put a hunter like at melee or range? But I guess you also do have a pet though, which is nice. Stuns and actually that's about it. Pet only stuns, doesn't it? It used to be part of your defensive, but you don't even need a pet anymore, do you? Yeah, chance of PTR is still likely to bug like yesterday. I still want to have some fun on there either way. Maybe there'll be some groups that are still pretty brave to get in there, even though due to DCs and stuff. Because as a range class, I feel like I don't take nearly as much damage if the DCs do cause good damage. And then I might at least, you know, not get DC'd as often. Maybe they'll get takes like you, Arthur, who barely get DC'd compared to everybody else. So boys, what's up, man? I know my guy. Want to see Frost DKs? Oh, they're pretty good. Maybe we could play some Frost DK if the servers are not having DC issues. I only main Frost Mage recently, went Survival Hunter. I kind of want to heal. What are suggestions on the healer based on my previous classes? You main the Frost Mage, and you recently went Survival. So, I mean, it tells me that you're not against playing a melee class. So maybe you like one of the melee healers. The 2 healers I really enjoy, and this is because they're melee healers. Paladin is exceptionally good. It's really fun. You get into melee, you get a bit of damage, a bit of healing, but the burst healing, like, it makes me feel like I can maintain my team, especially in 5-man content. As long as not everybody's just melting and ticking down with dots, I feel like as long as somebody takes a big chunk of hit, I can make him recover from the chunk of hit. Or while I have wings rolling, I can tap my team off, and I feel pretty invulnerable. And I feel like my team just not gonna die unless somebody gets hit like 1-shots. As long as they survive whatever hit, I can top them back off as long as wings is up. And you should have more wings up time in the next patch, so it should make the spec feel a little bit safer too. But it's really, really fun because you're up in melee, you're generating resources, and you're able to top your allies off. It's so fun. Monk is another one. Monk is even more passive. You just don't even focus on healing your allies. They kind of just get healed automatically through your setup. So you're basically just focusing on melee. You're like a partially Windwalker Monk, while there's healing happening around you. It's not like you're really trying to heal somebody. It just happens. So I think I really like those two. Melee healers are a lot of fun. But inside of that, I guess if you play a bit of Frost Mage, which is range, a bit of Survival Hunter, which is melee, maybe a Druid, because Druids have a pretty good versatile toolkit. They have healing over time, so you can preset HODs before damage goes out. And also you can play builds as a Boomie hybrid, so you can like range cast or be in melee with cat form, which is kind of similar to like you get the range of Frost, melee with survival. But I think a Druid is another good one because you also have decent defensives, really good tools to help your team survive. HOTS are exceptionally good because you can, if you, let's say, you know a boss is going to do a big hit, you know it's going to be big AoE damage, you put up HOTS ahead of time, damage happens, HOTS heal through it, like you could pre-set up for it, basically. And I think that's kind of more or less how you play survival. You kind of have, if you want to maximize your damage, you kind of just be like, okay, how is the tank gonna pull this? I'm gonna hold my grits, I'm gonna hold covered ability. Tank pulling big unleash. Let's just go. How you doing? What's up, Marcel? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one. Hello, love the content. How many idea Brewmaster is gonna be better as a Kyrian or Necro? I think Kyrian is gonna be pretty good because of the resets of or shorter cooldown of brew. I think maybe in raiding. Necrolord I think is still gonna be really good at Mythic Pluses. The AoE damage with the BDB, as well as the self-healing aspect of it, I think it's going to be pretty nice, especially when you get random BDBs in between. Like if you're in the middle of a trash pack and you get that random BDB dropping in, you're probably going to feel pretty healthy and you're going to push out more damage. So you're probably going to feel pretty good at that. I think Necrolord is going to be slightly better. Actually, let me check right now. Is Necrolord or Kyrian the more popular build for Brewmasters, at least in this season? So it looks like Necrolord and Kyrian are both pretty popular. When it comes to pushing, Necrolord has seen higher end keys, but I mean 27, 29, they're really close to one another. I guess it depends what kind of gameplay you're looking for. I think Necrolord, because of BDB, like the damage with BDB is going to be good. The self-healing aspect is also going to be good. The legendary gives you more procs to BDB, although sporadic, so it's not like super big value, but getting that in a trash pack as a Brewmaster to help you live a little longer or do more damage to hold the aggro, it's going to be good. Plus the Fleshcraft also has defensive value. I think it will really depend on your favorite playstyle, whether you like the Kyrian ability and defensive sippy cup, or if you value more the Necrolord gameplay with BDB and the short cooldown off it. I think it'll come down to what do you personally enjoy. I think both of them will be strong. For raiding though, I do think Kyrian is a little better, as far as I understand. Maybe Brewmaster is better right now. Actually, let me just see which one is more popular, because there is Sanctum Domination stuff. Oh, okay, so I guess what, Sylvanas? Well, so I was gonna use the same website for like, let's say what's more popular for Sylvanas, but like this will track DPS. So like it'll be like Brewmaster top DPS, but it'll be looking for like not the progression, not the defensive toolkit, but rather what does the most damage toolkit. So I think, yeah, so damage wise I guess you could see that Kyrian is a little better, but that doesn't mean that that will be the strongest because of progression. You know, with progression, you're looking at defense, you're looking at offense, you're looking to maximize defense while maximizing offense. In re-clears, when you already know that the healers got you during certain phases, you can just forget about defense, go full offense, and max out the damage. So that's what this website will end up promoting, are the logs that show for the most amount of damage, because tracking tankiness is a little difficult. I think Kyrian naturally has more tools for better defense with the sippy cup, especially if there's dots and other effects that you have to deal with. So again, it will come down to like personal discretion. What do you value more? I think if you're not sure, Necrolord should be fun and should be pretty versatile. Windwalker Necro is a blast to play. Yeah, Windwalker is great. For Brewmaster, I have no idea. Look at this Frost Mages, by the way. Nothing's loaded in, but all I'm seeing is mages left and right, dude. Everybody's a Necrolord Frost Mage. What is going on? You got Shamans here. Shamans, Frost Mages. Shamans, Frost Mages. Dude, there's only Shamans and Frost Mages out here. Hidden trade dummies. There's one lone warrior. Literally a lone warrior. The rest of it is just mages and shamans and mages and shamans. And one warlock. Let me see if I can find a Mythic Plus to play in the PTR. If there is one. Or a watch to watch, we can maybe set a group ourselves. Potentially. If it is laggy and buggy, not much you can do about it. But if there is a group, then maybe we can join one. Hoping Unholy DK is going to be good for PvP this patch. Yeah, hopefully, Chad. They are getting some buffs in regards to like their conduits. Like they got a conduit for festering strike, doing more damage. The one that gives you cooldown apocalypse now gives you a static number of cooldown reduction on apocalypse, but now increases your festering wound damage, which is gonna help in burst and sustain damage, especially as you set up your necrotic wounds on the enemy. And then we got, what else we got? Your pet damage is increased through conduit. Your dot damage is increased. Oh no, not dot. Your doom. No, your procs of deathbolt. What is it? Is that doom? Is doom something? Sudden doom? No. It's something else. But your random procs of free. Harbinger of doom maybe. Your random procs of free death claws also do even more damage with the conduit. So your base tools to like do damage increases for sustain and a bit of burst are going up in value. Hey Dalaran, what's up, Chris? Saying, how you doing, my man? But yeah, Chad, hopefully, like, I don't know, I wonder if Unholy DK is willing to be using the tier set, because that extra pet damage 5% and then 25% if you land and execute does seem kind of good. But I've also heard that Soul Reaper is not that great of a tool in PvP. It has been used before, but it is really difficult to land it and can be dispelled by healers. So that'll be very, very annoying. But the fact that you get Soul Reaper for free from your tier set, I don't know, that could be value enough. Pop your pet, get a bunch of Scourge Strikes in with necrotic wounds stacking up, really put pressure on somebody, get someone low enough, get that execute to proc. I mean, that alone might kill somebody, and if not, then your pets are frenzied, and then you can just continue your burst afterwards. Or you could always try to, I don't know, if they have play a pet class, you could always get the pet low enough, pop a Soul Reaper on that. Good chance that we'll notice that the Soul Reaper on the pet, Soul Reaper procs, your pets are empowered, buff up your main ghoul, have them go rampaging. It has, I feel like, slight potential. You never know. Are Boomkins getting boosted? Are Boomkins getting boosted? Like getting buffed? I mean, their tier set is really good. Double Legos are going to do well for them. I think they're going to end up playing the Arcanic Pulsar, which is going to play really well into the tier set. Especially with the tier set, how they get more resources whenever they enter Lunar Eclipse. So being able to get Celestial Alignment more often with our Primordial Arcanic Pulsar is going to be strong for them. Overall, I think, yeah, they're going to get better. They're going to get really, really good. I think they're looking really, really good for PvE and even PvP. Want to try some Boomkin? Me? I'll be down to. I want to try Warlock and Boomie, but I think Arthur's right. I think you're still bugged over on PTR. So I don't really know if we will be able to find ourselves a Mythic Plus to do, to be honest. I want to. Looks better, IMO? Yeah, it does look better. I think what it'll come down to is the final tuning for Unholy DK before we find out how good it's going to be. How do you think Feral is going to be with Frenzy Band in PvP? With tier set, of course. Frenzy Band in PvP. Frenzy Band, the legendary? I need to read it real quick. In PvP though, I don't know if you'll run Frenzy Band if it's the one where Berserk has cooldown reduction. I mean, maybe. I don't know what legendaries Ferals are considering for 9.2 for PvP. This could be good, but I don't know if that's what you'll invest into in PvP. I could see Ferals invest into like Eye of Fearful Symmetry or something. Or invest into... what else is there? Drodigy Focus, maybe if you're a Necrolord. I don't think they play Cat's Eye Curio. I guess it's possible for Frenzy Band to get more Berserks. The tier set is pretty strong in PvP. It has been nerfed generally recently for all content, Mythic Pluses and PvP. But I still think it's gonna be a massive bleed. I still think it's gonna be hefty. Very, very hefty. Yeah, I have no idea what Lego they're gonna play. Maybe Frenzy Band, actually. I know that this is looking like the PvE Lego because of the cooldown reduction on Berserk. But Berserk doing 150% of the damage as a bleed, that can be pretty big by itself. That damage output, the burst output, together with your Berserk when you pop a bleed. The common point generation, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I have no clue what Ferals will play for now, though. I have no idea. Will Havoc stay Nightfall for dungeons? Possibly, Nikos. You do have a Venthyr synergy now with legendaries and how I-Beam can prolong the damage or the duration of your Sinful Brand. Let's say you chain groups up a bunch of enemies together. Then you meta on top of them, and you got a couple of procs back-to-back I-Beam on that group. That could be massive. That bleed ticking down on them. That could be incredibly good because it'll give Demon Hunters like actual uncapped AoE. So like the cheesiest way, but it would give them uncapped AoE. and then they go for like what, a fell rush with the unbound chaos challenge just to slice through everybody into a blade dance, a soft cap, but still will do kind of big damage. Together with the conduits above the damage, maybe I doubt they will be playing first dance, but maybe. I think Night Fae will be pretty strong though. Being able to just go for double fell rush with the Night Fae and get all that agility game, and be able to put the Hunt through just about everybody, that is going to be strong by itself. Wonder if the upgrade new max level legendaries will be expensive or crazy easy for those that have a 262 legendary. Last time people were not to get increased. I mean, the prices are going to go up because at first it's only going to be a handful of people that end up crafting them, and then as more people craft them and put them on the auction house, the prices will go down. I think it depends on how easy are them. Oh, new cheetah form. By the way, boys, they added a new cheetah form in the game finally. We had those in the game files for a while, but this is the new cheetah form. What do you guys think? I saw that they finally added it because they didn't have it for the last few builds. Like they had it in the files, but they never put it in, and now they did. It actually looks kind of good. Look at that thing. Look at the detail. You got like rings on the ear. Oh my god, don't move. Oh my god, stop. It looks good. Oh, come on. Come back here. I want to see your tail. It's like really puffy. That looks cool. Yeah, so this is the new cheetah form. They added a new model for it. This model was in the game files for a while, but just caught up to like actually being able to put it in the game. Okay, we got some dudes that are actually trying to do keys. I'm gonna sign up. I don't know if we're still getting DC'd. I still want to sign up and get some Mythic Pluses dub. If I can get in, even for a little bit, just to try the tier set with the Warlock, I'll be pretty happy. Hell yeah. Also, let's go open up our vault. I don't even know what we'll get out of it, but we'll just see. We'll just see what we get. It looks good, doesn't it? Wow, and the wrists look cool. Yeah, they got wrists. They got a lot of little details. That's what I noticed, like with all the new models and all the things they've been adding, anything that looks interesting, it really has like nice little details. And the cheetah, it has nice little details too. It looks basically like a cat form, like a normal cat form, but not really. 272 conduit upgrade from Zerth Motors, Ptr Mode 9.2 Ptr. Oh, what the? 278 conduit upgrade removed. Huh. I guess I'll take Mazaz's pants. So they removed apparently from the vendors the item that will let you boost your conduits up to a higher level. Interesting. I wonder if that's removed for on purpose, or maybe they're reworking into a different item. Because I know a lot of people complain like, wait, why are you locking the item? Because the only way you could earn that item is if you did like KSM, or no, you did a plus 20 dungeon for Mythic Pluses, or you got Gladiator, or rather 2400 in arenas, or PvP, I guess in general. RBGs counted as well. Or you killed the final boss of Mythic with Cutting Edge. They're like, wait, why are you locking this behind on like big endgame content? Why not give it to everybody else? So maybe that's what they're gonna try to do with it. So this is Necrotic Wake, so I'm gonna head over there right now, actually. Did they hurt Boomies? I thought about playing the Druid as an ult. No, Boomies, they didn't nerf him or anything. I don't think Boomies got nerfed at all. I think overall they're one of the few specs that took 0 nerfs. I mean, they also didn't get that many changes for the tier set or whatever, but I don't think they took any nerfs, chat. Does anybody remember if they took any nerfs? I'm wrong on that one. We got a group. Hey, we got us as a priest. We got a Pala. We got Shammy. Bro, we got 2 Xandas. Let's go. And Veloshot. I wonder if he's gonna be marksman or survival. I almost never see Beastmaster anymore. They need the Curian legendaries all. They need Curian legendary. Yeah, their legendary for them is really, really good, but they did nerf it. So Venthyr becomes a little more overplayed. Nightfeed becomes somewhat competitive. Curian is still really, really good. I think everything besides Necrolord. Necrolord is still super obscure. Unless they go and buff the Necrolord Lego. If they go and buff the Necrolord legendary, bro, I feel like that's how you will be able to balance out the spec, at least in single target. How is Necrolord? Like, it's so obscure, it was barely even played in PvP. Like, the only person I've ever seen play Boomie as a Necrolord is Peachy, because Peachy likes playing weird Covenants. But then Ori. And Ori, I think, is the only one that's really been able to, like, go for 1v5s with that thing. Which is kind of insane. Because it does good sustained damage, it's just not good enough, like, compared to the bleeds of a Feral Druid. It's just weird. Nah, and you nerfs Boomie and you don't play Venthyr, nerf Venthyr. Oh yeah, they did Venthyr. You're right. Yeah, they did. Yeah, so I apologize for that one. They did nerf Venthyr Legendary. You're right. Even though that's a more of a general Druid nerf, it is mostly targeted at Boomie because Boomie was the one that was playing Venthyr over every other spec. That's true. I guess technically there was some gameplay for Guardian, but Guardian were Kyrian or Night Fae mostly. Alright, we got the group here. Yes, sir, I got to the Lego. Oh, my Tank Demon Hunter PTR. I don't have it. You know why? Like when you copy the character over. Did you copy the character before you crafted the Lego? I guess you would copy it after you crafted the Lego. If anything, you can also craft a legendary in Ouroboros if you're on PTR. Nikos. Balance going Venthyr still raid? Maybe. Venthyr isn't looking bad and it's still looking pretty competitive with Kyrian. So maybe they'll go Venthyr, but it's really... It's really... We're not sure. Right? All we have is Sims, but the final tuning I think is really good to determine what we'll play. Also, the environment inside of the raid will also determine what we'll end up playing. Or what Boomies will end up playing, rather. Hey, Dad, what's up, Tony? How you doing, my man? How's it for everybody doing? What's up, AJ? How you doing, my guy? Hope you have a good one. Trying out some more Mythic Pluses, man. You can copy addons from live YouTube it. Let me get my flask and everything. I'm actually gonna give these guys flasks as well if they need one. Let me move my bars, health bars as well. Just so I can like track my health and things health. More or less here. And more or less here. A little off. Trying to eyeball it. Cool. Yeah, I just kind of like for combat and actually gameplay, I like to have my health bars kind of towards the center of my screen. Am I the only one that does that, or does everybody else do that too? Destro or Demo? Demo. We played Destro before. I want to play the big Demo Dogger build with Dread Calling. I really want to play the Demo Dogger build. Actually, so I'm playing Demo Dogger build while this guy's copying add-ons over. I'm just gonna build up some Henical Dons. While this guy's taking sweet time copying add-ons over. I'm just gonna see if I can stack up Grim because there's calling. I'm pretty sure that buff disappears when the key starts. Like, I'll be surprised if it didn't. But since this guy's taking time to get add-ons over, then I'm just gonna do this. So this guy is survival, I see. I like it. Let me get my imps and sacrifice him. I'm just waiting. Do you expect to enjoy play 9-2 still Outlaw? Yeah, I do enjoy Outlaw 9-2. The tier set is good. We got some really good legendaries. It looks like Venthyr and Kyrian are all going to be both really good. Then we have, what else? Necro is going to be insane for Mythic Pluses. Basically everything but... Sepsis with Night Fae. But even then, I think it's possible to make a viable build with it. I mean, that Lego... for Night Fae in PvP with a Vendetta could be kind of giga. Imagine popping a Sepsis, waiting until you have big Vendetta, then going for the big like Dread Blades build of like City Strike finisher while you're doing 20% more damage to them, and you have Shadow Blades rolling. That'll be really strong by itself. Do the same as after watching the stream of Morocco walk combo bar in the middle. It's like, yeah, that's what I do. I just love it in the middle of my screen. First time here live your channel. What's up, Garrett Edwards? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, man. Hope you're having a good one, my dude. That group filled up quickly? Yeah, I think they don't know about the DCs though. They just have no idea, but I'll take it. I just want to get some Mythic Pluses done. And like, I just want to try how much big damage will my Demon Doggers do? Like, when the tank gathers enemies up, I just want to send them, yeet these boys out of there. And then just see how much damage this Demon Doggers can do. One, he groups everybody up. Have a maximum renown, no, but Night from a rogue. If you want to, Josh, you could take this week to work on a bit of renown right now, because it would be really good for assassination rogues going forward. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth doing just for Assassin. If you're ever thinking of playing Assassination, it's super fun over in PTR. You play a fast-paced build with a short Vendetta, and you have short Sepsis, short Vendetta, constantly ramping up single target damage. And it's so good. Like when you have Vendetta and you have Shadow Blades with Vendetta and a Drone Rush inside of your Vendetta rolling, it is nuts. Which you get both those effects if you play the Night Fae with Sepsis Legendary, the Night Fae Covenant Legendary effect. When Sepsis expires, it gives you the big button cooldowns of the other specs. It is pretty good. HP lower to 9.2? No, this is just because we are inside of a Mythic Plus Keystone, and inside the dungeons, like if it's normal, heroic, or mythic, it scales our health down, or it gives us an aura. So all our gear is going to get scaled to 252 item level when we do this Mythic Plus 15. Normally on live you won't have the scaling. This is just for PTR testing, just to make sure that gear doesn't really matter. And then trying to test to make sure how well can players like at 2v2 will be able to do some of these dungeons. And that gives us an idea like, okay, so this is how we do right now with 2v2. We can kind of more or less see how well we're going to do with better gear. So it's just a scaling aura. So it looks like we have no health, but once the key starts, it'll change. Yeah, this guy is still taking a while with his add-ons, so I'm just gonna get a couple more hand to gold dance in here. Alright, we got full stacks of Inquisitors Calling. Sacrifice my demons. Now we're good. I'm pretty sure I lose this buff when the key starts, so maybe it's like no point in me stacking it now, but you know, I'm on my home trying to my hands about the bus. Yo, no, what the? Yo, AJ, my guy, don't explode, bro. Yo, honestly, bro, this is the worst feeling in the morning. Like when you wake up and the first thing you gotta do is you feel like you're just gonna burst. Gotta use the restroom, bro. I've been there. God damn. It goes from like the worst feeling ever to just like, man, bladder can finally relax. I feel you on that. As I'm drinking water profusely. A 0 add-ons when tanking? So do I. Well, besides details, but like, does that count really? I'm a fan of bus? Oh my god, bro. I was thinking about that. What's the cry if we were playing against a rogue? Yeah, that would be kind of nutty, huh? Yeah, 28k. It's a low item level because low health because of low item level and scaling. Do Assassin with Night Face Subscription? Yeah, it's really good. It's actually good. It makes no sense why. It made no sense to me why. What's what I'm trying to say? It made no sense for a bit why the poison-based ability Covenant Sepsis, why that wasn't like super synergetic and good with Assassination, because it's like it's a poison for a spec that deals with poisons and bleeds. You would think it would have been an insane combo. And at the beginning of Shadowlands, it was pretty good with Soulbinds, like especially Corraine and Mythic Plus. It was pretty good, like for Outlaw in particular. It kind of okay for Assas, but I think Assas from the get-go, actually Assas was really bad from the start. I think he played Venthyr just for the haze buff. But remember when you had to keep refresh like Slice and Dice, you would maintain Rupture, maintain Garrode, refresh Slice and Dice, barely getting Venoms in? Man, it was rough. It was rough out there. That spec was struggling. What's not explained with the previous song? I can get you the link to the previous song. Here we go. I'm gonna skip along with the mix though. Just a little skippity hop. Let me get these guys Warlock Hellstones if we're still waiting. This man's still taking a bit with the add-ons and stuff. Yeah, so this is gonna be a link to our mix that we're listening to right now. Dude, survival good, amazing AoE while still having greatest team. Bro, survival is basically gonna be the new Outlaw Rogue of 9.2, honestly. That's basically what Outlaw Rogue is. Amazing AoE while has good ST. Man. Yeah. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, by the way. Kira and Boomie should be allowed to bomb with an Necrolo partner 8% perma versa, but the partner should remove the buff when the next hard to control. True. Yeah. I mean, like with PvP, like in the Mythic, like in our duels, or just like in general. Exactly, no problem, Tate. Yeah, as soon as the tank is ready with the add-ons, boys, we'll actually get the key started. We're just being like super chill with this guy. You know what I mean? He mounted up, so he's doing stuff. Is it trying to get his odds rolling? Is he ready? Oh, okay. Now, do I keep my buff? I keep my buff. Yo, big pull, big pull, big pull, big pull, pull. Yo, we were in, boys. We're in here, boys. We are in here. We are in here. We are here. Big bite. That's a big bite. That's a big bite right there, boys. That's a big bite right there. Oh, the hunter DC'd already. The hunter immediately DC'd as soon as we started to pull. So the DCs is still a thing. So now we know. Another big bite. Oh, a chamois damage. Oh, he's playing the fire build, isn't he? Yo, fire build is so good. Fire build has been such an underdog playstyle for so long. Like, well, in fact, of underdog, it was just not viable to begin with. But now it is. Now it's really good. Demon Doggo. Yo, this is fun. I actually have AoE. Well, I guess Warlock's always had decent AoE. It's just you need to like really pull AoE, pull your numbers. But look at the bites, man. Oh my god. Together with a Venthyr, huge. Well done. I probably should have went for like the big Demon Doggos too. Gonna stun him. We gotta get even more pets in. This time with the Tyrant, so the pets do even more damage. Ow. Thank you. Why am I big casting it? Dude, 30k in that small trash bag. Imagine if I popped the Tyrant, if you pulled literally everything together. That would have been so strong. So good. Demon Doggo, let's go. It's huge. Demon Doggo's a massive. And I played the Demon Doggo Lego too, so I'm going to be building up quite a bit of damage for them. With the average soul shard to spend on him to go down will increase the damage of a Demon Dogs by 4%. So I eventually get 30 stacks, so it's 120% more damage. It's pretty good. And we should go for the Relic every time, which I feel like I could focus on a little bit better as a Warlock. Because I could kind of just like AoE things down. Go for a bit of stun. Oh my god, we actually got so many of these things. So many pets. Okay, maybe I can stun him both? Yeah. Okay, Force Slam, that's gonna hurt. Don't stand on him. Don't stand on him. That's gonna hurt ya. Actually, I don't even know if the tank needs to stand on him either. So I can just interrupt him with a fear. That's about all I can do. Oh god, don't run. Oh no. Oh, he ran? Wait, he actually ran backwards? Kind of weird that he did that, but okay. Brrrah. Okay. I'm gonna use the Venthyr buff. I'm actually gonna save a lot of my cooldowns, I think, for the boss. Well, actually, is that a good idea? I don't even know if that's a good idea anymore, actually. That's done. Because if we do have, like, Relic to give us cooldown reduction, I probably shouldn't. At this point, I will, but I probably shouldn't have. I think the better plan would have been just to use my cooldowns there, because the faster they use them, the faster I'll get them back. That's more or less how a lot of classes play. Alrighty though, I like my AoE damage. This is kind of fun. What's up, buddy? What's up, Slurp? How you doing, my guy? Hope you have a good one. What's up, Danielle? Must have a wrong time or before. But did I miss anything? What's up, Danielle? Not much. We just got the key started. It took a little bit for the tank to get one rolling, because he was trying to get all his he was trying to figure out like his add-ons and stuff. But yeah. Now we're in the key. It looks like we are still getting DC'd as a group, but I haven't got DC'd yet, so hopefully we won't get too many DCs and actually can play out this Mythic Plus Keystone. Setting next to the boss, though, to make sure my carrying thing works, is going to be a little bit, yikes. That is going to be a little scuffy. Can't stun these things yet. Now I can. Huge cooldown reduction. Big bite. Ah, back up. Nice. I gotta get Demon Doggos back while we have the haze buff, because I should be able to get a bunch of bites back to back as well. Probably should have saved my Kyrian burst until later, but it's okay. Big bite. Dude, that Survival Hunter popped off. I think he might have had a better damage setup than I did. That guy's actually popping off. Oh, he DC'd. So he's doing really well up until the DC happens. Hopefully he won't be the one marked by the boss, otherwise we'll have to move around him. Okay, is this guy getting hit? DCing? Yeah. It's gonna be like that. Ptr doing Ptr things. Yo, we actually topped. Oh, I feel like that guy would have been huge damage if he didn't DC, because we were actually kind of close to him. We're actually kind of neck to neck for a while. That was awesome. Hell yeah. How Demon Dog is built good at a single target? It's pretty good. Like, I guess this boss, there's a lot of cleave, but I guess we'll find out by the third boss, right? How good that is in single target, but it's generally pretty good. I think it's like 3% damage less than it could be, like, compared to like the best single target builds. Yeah, put them on top of these boys. WoW Drifter, so we got the Skipper. Okay, we'll kill the Skipper last. I'm gonna pop a wall for this one, because Skipper's gonna do a damn. Big brah. Looks like it didn't have as many pets as I wanted. I can't really stop him unless we go for Mortal Coil, which is gonna make him run, which kind of sucks, but yeah, now he's gonna be over there. That's gonna hurt. Wait, that burst didn't do that much damage. Did it nerf it? Oh yeah, nice. Okay, I can't really stop it. Help. That guy's hex. Actually, that's a good idea to hex him. Help. Please. Okay, we're fine. We're okay. That's 60 today. I'm a hunter. I wanted to see this wicked advice. Do you have a guild? Do you have some friends that could run you through AJC? Because gearing up, unless you like spend every single day doing mythic pluses to get enough gear, and maybe a little bit of soul shards. And yeah, there's no. I feel like if you have a friend that has a guild and they get AHCs, and you get a friend is like, yo, you wanna run us? You wanna run with us? And then basically kind of carry you, because you have better gear. I guess you could run the best gear you can for mythic pluses and try pugging it, but without soul shards or without the shards of domination of 9-1, I think it might be a little bit of a tough sell. You know what I mean? Might be a bit of a tough sell. Oh, you're just pulling? Okay, apparently he's just pulling. All right. Oh, okay. I got blasted and I got DC'd. Bro, that Frostbolt DC'd me. I think it's a slow. I think it has to be like every time your character gets hit with a slow, you have a chance of getting DC'd. It has to be that. 1x. Yeah, my God. If you have friends, I think this is going to be the fastest, because we have it to get the shards of domination and upgraded them to get higher tiers or ranks with them in order to get the bonus shard bonus, gem bonus. That would mean weeks, a couple of weeks of raiding just to get the resource to upgrade them. I guess if you just grind out mythic pluses and get the best slot gear from M plus and then try to see if you can pug it, that would be a way to do it. But if you have a friend that plays the game, or the guild that does ATC stuff, joining in with friends, and then, because especially if they're geared, that will help a ton. What's up, David? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Get carried? Yeah, basically. But also, I don't know, when it comes to like Sylvanas, AHC stuff, at least there's no mount besides Mythic Sylvanas. There's no mount with like Heroic AHC Sylvanas. I know that the next raid tier for Sepulchre, they're gonna have a Mythic or Heroic mount as well. So there's gonna be a mount for AOTC. So I feel like the AOTC of Sylvanas, I think, isn't super like, not as prestigious, you know what I mean? But unless you really, really want it, yeah, if you have a buddy that raids with a guild that raids Heroic, and you're like, yo, can I get this friend of mine in? Because at this point, if you've been raiding this whole time, you have plenty of gear to be able to do these bosses with 1 or 2 people as a carry. Plenty. Don't worry about being high level before 9-2. There's a lot of ways to catch up with item level 9-2, so let's show. So not necessarily. Oh no, wait, did everybody see and just gone? The Shammy just left the group. These guys got DC'd, but they're like, are they gone? Did they just like log off? Maybe? Or did they DC and they're just like taking time to get back into the game? Now he DC too. Man, everybody left. Unfortunate. Alright, boys. Sad days. We'll have to leave group and find something else to do. Rip, yeah, rip. Maybe we could try one more key, have some fun with that. Sag? It is Sag. I was excited too. And DCs are annoying for sure, but like I still was having a lot of fun. I still was having a blast. I think I got some interesting experience with demonology. It feels really good to play. It feels awesome. Like I don't even think I even chain my rotation too much, but it's just having that big emphasis on demon doggos. It's just cool. They're trolling, maybe. But I also understand, like they're constantly getting DC'd left and right. They're probably like, I'm not gonna bother. So, like, what trolling? Yeah, it is BTR. So I guess like, you know, it is BTR. I don't know. I feel like we should have tried again, and I feel like the group, like if those was my guildies and me, I feel like we would have struggled through the DCs, but it still would have done the dungeon and got the testing we wanted, got the AoE damage and all that stuff that we needed. Here's the key to form over, by the way. This is a found a druid out in the wild. Oh, he's sitting down. Oh, there's physics with the necklace. He sat down and his necklace moved. Chad, that's awesome. Look at that. Look at those little whiskers. It looks so good. Look at the ears. The paws? Dude! Can we get this for like every other cat form? I mean, I guess a lot of the druid forms did recently get updated, but like this looks good. Get the Boomie forms, like OG Boomie forms get this kind of update? This looks so good. Oh my god. I think maybe the whiskers look a little bit silly when you get really up close. Like they don't look, oh god. It's like the tongue and everything. Teeth? Dude, look at the details on the teeth. I know I'm like in his face, breaking through his snout. But look at those teeth. They're pretty detailed. You don't ever see teeth. Except like little teeth poking out of his mouth. But the bottom jaw, like you don't see those ever. It looks good. I feel like whiskers maybe need to be not like tan. I think they maybe need to be like... I think there's a missing texture on whiskers actually. Are they supposed to be tan? I mean, maybe. Either way, it looks really good. I think it's supposed to look good from distance, but it looks really good either way. That ain't fun? Yeah, definitely not fun. Maybe we could find another group, boys. Let's try Boomie. Let's try Boomkin. Because one of you guys, I think it was Avalio, said, yo, do Boomie. And I was like, you know what? Maybe after this guy, now that we, that key fell apart, maybe we can do Boomkin. Pretty? It is so good. It looks really, really good. Let's try Boomie, boys. I want to try with the Arcanic Pulsar if we get into Mythic Plus group. I want to see how that plays. I'm not really sure what talents you run. Like, do you run Incarn or Celestial for Mythic Plus as a Boomie right now? Or what would you run for, like, you know, 9-2? But we could just give it a try. See how often can we get the procs of Fury of Elune from the tier set. Because that Fury of Elune actually gives you full resources. It doesn't do the same damage, but the resources are there. So it's really, really good. It looks like Soul of the Force is the go-to by many druids of the high-end keys. Is Soul of the Force better for like single target or something? I doubt it, but you never know. Because we can run Force of Nature, or if you really want to just Nature's Balance, if we really care about our damage. Let me swap off. And I do need to, I think I don't have the legendary. Let me see. Lego. Legend. Legend. Damn, Kyrian. That stuff. Feral. Oh, that's the Elder Druid. That's the Heart of the Wild one. That's a fun one. Swiftman, Rip Bite. Dot stuff. Rip Bite. Why do I have so many Rip Bites ones? Berserk, Bear Form, Ravenous Frenzy. Sidrious Symbiote from Legion. Okay, yeah, I will have to craft it real quickly. We can do it. How's Frost on Unholy? Frost is pretty good, so is Unholy. Unholy, we tried it in Mythic Pluses. I'm pretty bad with Unholy, but I think their damage on single target is going to be nuts. That Execute and the extra pet damage is going to be huge. I'm just not great with it though. I think I was starting to at the end of that dungeon pick up how to do Unholy AoE, and it's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Their tier set promotes a lot of that single target damage, so I wonder if you'll be able to go for like a Giga AoE build and get a lot more single target just from your tier set. Yeah, let's go, dude. Frost is really good though. Frost has a lot more cleave now with a Blitz, so maybe like a Nightfade bigger Blitz cleave is gonna be good. It's surprisingly good. It's surprisingly like, it's not like overpowered, but it's fairly competitive from the testing we've done so far. Like we've had death days that can keep up. Like Frost DKs are able to kind of sort of keep up. They're not doing like incredibly big AoE like Frost mages were, but definitely not that bad. Far from bad. And I'll also see if I can get us on the key first, and then we'll go craft that Lego. Because maybe those groups, they're still looking. I really want to get a group that, you know how cool it would be to just do some Test of Ash Part 2? Do big Murloc pulls, just to max out my AoE damage. Like, not even worried about doing like, completing the key with Test of Ash. But rather just focusing on doing as much AoE inside of this Murloc trash packs in Test of Ash. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Let me also check the forums, see if maybe Blizzard has anything in regards to the... Like, are we getting a build this week? Are we going to build today? Are we getting any big class changes to test? Or anything at all? And it looks like nobody mentioned on the forums about, like, DCs and stuff. So hopefully anyone else could be seen on PTR. Okay, somebody did. Anytime any of the new trinkets added, not sure, probably because... Last I could test the combination of the yesterday patch, regular DCs and PTR. Haven't fixed, yeah, pretty bad. I noticed it seems to be hitting mobs or bursty classes, especially using covenant abilities, I'm guessing. Yeah, so other people are noticing. I should probably add that. I probably should have added in that forum post that I noticed that whenever I get hit with a slow, or like with a debuff by an enemy, there's a chance I will get DC'd. I wonder if Vol'jin will return. Oh yeah, Vol'jin, yeah, wasn't the whole Night Phase storyline with Vol'jin for a while? I wonder. That's actually a good question. Or maybe Vol'jin is just going to be... Because Vol'jin is basically the new Loa of Kings. He's basically Razan. Does that mean he'll just become a Loa for Zandalari? Because that'd be kind of cool, actually. You think WoW's coming to Xbox? That'd be an interesting... That would be the day that happens, 1X, I'll be surprised, to be honest. Technically, WoW can run on a console. It's just, I don't know how you're going to do endgame content stuff on a console, you know? You can set yourself up so you can more or less play it, but I just can't imagine doing like mythic raiding, like an average Xbox user doing mythic raiding on a console. I can see maybe like questing, maybe doing some casual PvP, but like the macros in WoW, it's a bit of a complex game with all the add-ons and all the macros. It'll be a lot of logistics of how do you get all those things like in the player's hands. Unless they're gonna go and maybe like, I don't know, add a bunch of macros over to the PTR or whatever. Like, or not PTR, but on Xbox. Like, do basically like their own like version of WoW up for like add-ons, but have one on Xbox like port all the add-ons. It'll be interesting. It'll be a lot of logistics of how will all that function, and will it even be comfortable for somebody with a controller to be able to get around it. It's not impossible. Like games like ASO and FFX do have console support, right? They have a console port. But I also think those games do make concessions in order to make consoles viable. Like the much longer GCD for many of the abilities over on the Final Fantasy front. As well as the lack of abilities and abilities you can have access to at once for ESO. Because ESO is like what? It has this weapon switching mechanic. You'll have like maybe like, I think it's 5 abilities from your weapon, 5 abilities from your skills. And when you press a button, you switch your weapon, so you have basically like 10 abilities you look at that, and then you can press a button and then those abilities and the bars change. Or maybe that's like Guild Wars 2. I can't remember. But you're limited with the amount of like abilities you have on your action bars. For a while, there's quite a lot. I mean, like taking a look at Shadow Priest. Imagine trying to play Shadow Priest on a controller. There's a lot of buttons involved. There's a lot of keys involved in general. That's a lot of spells for you to play with just to play a rotation. I mean, maybe like a Frost Mage or a Frost DK, pretty simple. You might be able to get away with it. But a Shadow Priest or like Shamans in some cases, with all the totems they have, to be able to maximize the utility, it'll be a challenge. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it'll be a challenge for sure. Let me see if I can get in the key real quick. Please tell me somebody. Hey, chill run for Plaguefall. +8. What is this +8? Chast key. Okay, I'll join you. I'll join you. I don't think any of these guys know that there's a DC happening, but I'm just gonna join in and not think twice about it. We also got new trinkets to play with as well. I want to try these. Pulsating Rift Shard. Whenever nearby Toma dies, cooldown reduced, and then you can summon a Toma. Let's do this one because I do need a better trinket for damn. Hey, and let's go craft that Lego. And we're gonna play Kyrian for this. Primordial Arcanic Pulsar on shoulder, hands, and finger. We'll do ring. We'll do rings. Also, chat, does anybody know the best secondary stats for Boomies when it comes to crafting Legos and stuff? What are the secondary stats you go for? Like what, haste? Nope. Server reset in 10 minutes? Uh-oh. You see the Ptr messages now? Server restart in 10. Either new build or them fixing the DC bug. Yo, we might be getting a new build today, boys. Let's go. ASUS was such a promising game, but the company ruined it with one changes and nerfs that made all players quit and make them not fix the lag. Yeah, I've had a couple of people pop in from ESL community during our Castle Nathir progression. I guess they were looking for another mode to play, and they were like, yo, check it out, WoW, while we were trying to do Castle Nathir stuff. And they were complaining to me like how ESO and the guys running at ZeniMax, I think it is. Because I know that Bethesda does like Elder Scrolls stuff normally, but I think ZeniMax was doing the MMO part of that game. I love Elder Scrolls games. Skyrim, dude, I'm excited for whatever they're going to do with the next one. Master Haste? Okay, I'll do with that, Fred. Let me go craft that Lego real quickly. We'll go make it on the ring. Mastery Haste. We'll go with Fred's advice. Worst to worst, like, it doesn't matter. Justin Tier said anyway, solid anyway, man. Hope you have a good one, my guy. Where we can look at Hasty Mastery. Okay, 2 people saying Haste Mastery. I'll run with that. Arcanic Pulsar, Haste Mastery. So the servers are going to be going down in a couple of minutes. So we'll try to get a key done after the servers are back. Maybe servers are going to be down for a while. We'll have to see, but maybe we'll be able to do stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Double check. Awesome. Thank you, boys. Hell yeah. But someone seems to be in a dark control by the appearance. Interested to see the Zandalari worship 2 Dark Spirit Trolls then. True, doesn't he? I mean, well, Zandalari, I guess they worship Loa, right? They don't necessarily worship trolls, they just worship Loa. It's just, it was Bonsamdi who was able to become a Loa through Muzala. The big boss, the big man. I don't know. I guess it's an interesting way of looking at it. That's for sure. Yeah, by the way, if you guys are watching the streams and you're enjoying yourselves, hit that like. Would very much appreciate it. If you guys are watching and you're not subscribed yet, not hit the bell, what are you doing? Subscribe, hit the bell while you're at it. Servers resetting in about 8 minutes. So, let me see. Let me go try this out. So, Mass Entangle. Soul of the Forest. We'll play Nature's Balance. Cell Drift and Fear Balloon. So, I guess I just try to max out as much damage as I can with as many star servers as possible. At least while the servers reset, we can go hit a train dummy. Yeah. Like the video? Like the video, boys. Would very much appreciate it. So I meant on a reset. Do you guys think we get a new update or just them fixing the bug? What do y'all think? Death God Signet. Hey, Haste Mastery. I'll take it. I've been getting a lot more tier sets through these weekly vaults, by the way. Like whenever I pop them up on PTR, just to see what's in there. I've been getting a lot more tier sets. Twitch Prime, something channel, Twitch Prime. Yo, they need a Twitch Prime for YouTube, don't they? That'd be cool. But, you know, Amazon and all that. Don't think it's gonna happen. I also should set up my... That's what I should do. Is set up my combo, soulbinds and all these things. We could go and cannibalize Mechanicos. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go and switch out all the Mechanicos. See what we get. Soulbinds and Conduit stuff that I need. Let me go and so you can switch around those real quick. YouTube Prime? Yeah, YouTube Prime is what we need. The big YouTube Prime. Actually, I feel like, I don't know how often people use like the YouTube membership or whatever, like so they don't get ads. But YouTube could just do that, couldn't they? Right? If they do like have a YouTube membership, they can basically become a member in someone's chat. Like pledge the membership to that channel for the month. And then that creator gets the rewards or whatever. Oh, the fixed fail tier set back up to 700%. For real. It was a really strong tier set. I'm hoping that even through thick and thin of it, that Ferals somehow, some way come out on top though. I am very, very hopeful. It looks like the best conduit I have is Celestial Alignment for craft increased duration. That's kind of big. Does that reflect my legendary by any chance? I don't think it does. But that's going to be still huge over for the Celestial Alignment cooldown in general. And it looks like everything else is more or less set in stone. I don't really need Born of the Wild. So I think radius and duration of sprint is better. And I guess I could do condensed. No, bare form is probably better. And that'll work. Whenever servers are back up, hopefully we'll have at least the DC bug fixed, yeah? Let me see if I can go ahead and train demo real quickly. Maybe I can get back to Orgrimmar fast enough. I was just about to ask you, creators notice any payment from people having YouTube Premium? That, yeah, I don't think so. Is it supposed to? I'm not sure, actually. I need to do more research on that one. I haven't Googled it. But yeah, I guess like if somebody had YouTube Premium, like that would be kind of a way to like support a content creator. Like, hey, on one hand, you don't get ads anymore on YouTube. And second, you'd be like, yo, I want to support this guy in particular. You know? But I don't think there's any kind of interaction like that. I think, at least that's my gut feeling tells me. But maybe I'm wrong on that one. So let's see. I feel like I'm just gonna have the WoW forums open just in case we get any big updates on there, so we can look at them as soon as they happen. I wonder how long the servers are gonna be down for. I think we'll give them like maybe like when they come down. Oh, they actually responded. Oh, look at that. Wait, they actually responded. We believe we found a fix for this. We just deployed a new client build for download and I'll restart the Ptr realm to pick up a server code fix as well. If you're disconnected Ptr over a few days, give it a try later today and let us know if things are stable. Thanks. So there's a new build. The server code fix as well. A client build for download. So there's a new build. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, can I go ahead and train them in the last 2 minutes that I have left over? Because we get a good sort of ads, I just don't want to jib the crown creators with the new ad revenue. I don't know how that'll function. Yeah, I have no idea, Super Ninja. I think it still goes to support the creators to some degree. Like if you watch their videos, I guess it's not like the creators don't get. I don't know. I think it would end up supporting the creators. I think it would. It's just if somebody doesn't want to see ads constantly and doesn't want to deal with that at all. I guess it just helps the consumer. That's a great question. Alright, so how do you play this? Boomie. I'm not sure. I'm not really great at Boomie. I'm pretty sure you want to go for Wrath, though. Okay. Gonna go for a bunch of Star Surges. Trying to give that man's a bit of damn. That's a lot of back-to-back Star Surges, though. That's huge. So how much damage I have? 74% more damage for Wraths. Oh, I got Celestial Alignment to extend the duration of Eclipse. Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, can I spend more resources real quickly? Can I spend it? Just a few more? I won't be able to. Not with the Pulsar. Close, though. We'll go for even more Star Surges. So next Star Surge will give us the Eclipse. So I kind of want to make sure I have a lot of resources here. We're gonna go a bunch of Star Surges, 4 of them back to back. Fear of a Loon into another one. Oh my god! Oh, no wonder people play this. No wonder people play this. This is pretty strong. Hell yeah. Except my rotation's all off and I'm doing no damage. I don't know how I went from like doing, what, 7k to 5k all of a sudden. I must be missing something. Whenever nearby Toma, call for an attendant Toma who channels. I don't know how good that is. It seems to proc whenever I use cooldowns. What does it do even? Oh, it's this guy. Hey. How much damage does he do? He'll do about 12k. That's it. Let me read this trinket again. Whenever a nearby Automa dies, your cooldowns recover 50% more quickly. Wait, oh! Oh, wait a second. So, when I pop this trinket up, he'll channel, and then he dies afterwards, and that gives me cooldown reduction. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize. Huh. Cool. Okay, so that trinket could be value if, let's say, you have multiple members in a raid with the same trinket. They all summon their Automa. Those go down. Everybody has huge cooldown reduction elements about them. That'd be cool. What's up, bro? What's up, G8? My man. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Hope you're having a good one. We need more AoE to be in use and plus the boss raids. I agree with you, Dante. I agree with that one, my guy. I agree. Yeah, hopefully they'll end up buffing Pharaohs in case they're needed. I was really excited about Pharaoh Druids and Mythic Pluses with their tier set. I love how responsive and willing to listen to feedback they've been, man. It's been so good. I know, AJ. Like, definitely, don't get me wrong. Blizzard has had some issues in the past. But, like, the amount of feedback and discussion and back and forth and the amount of communication with this patch cycle has definitely been different and a breath of fresh air. Like, if every patch, if 9.1 would have been this, like, back and forth, how good 9.1 would have been. If 9.0 would have had this much back and forth, and then we're doing a pretty good job at first with communication for a good while during the alpha and the beta. And next expansion needs this kind of communication, needs this much hands-on, because the amount of changes to tier sets, not all of them are perfect, but a lot of them have been made better. A lot of the grinds have been made better. A lot of the gear acquisition stuff has been made better. Tuning, for the most part, has been pretty decent of the back and forth of, like, them being open where the one class is to be, damage-wise. Like, it's been so good. Like, I will take this any day over what we had previously. There's a couple other chickens that sound like they could summon a Toma also. Really? Wait, that would be nuts. Imagine a full raid of people that can, like, summon a Tomas. Actually, aren't some enemies inside of the Sepulchre also considered a Toma? Because you do fight a lot of Toma, like a lot of, like, minions and stuff. Like, the first boss is just like a big ball guy, and he summons minions constantly. As those die, you get constant cooldown reduction. That's gonna be so cheesy. That's gonna be so cheesy. Massive cooldown reduction on that front. Massive. Okay, let's see. Whenever we get an update on the PTR. Hopefully we'll get one soon. I say we sit in the wait to screen to reconnect, unless the server's already back up. Hold on, I'm actually back up. Let me back out and see if I can download a new update. Hearthstone? Maybe? You can tell my guildies in Discord changes and everything, making the patch look so good. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to update my guildies too. Like, as a guy who does YouTube and covers this stuff on a regular, I've been trying to update them as much as I could with, like, all the new changes. Like, they're the guys that are coming to me like, yo, Dal, what are the grinds gonna be? Yo, Dal, what I have to do every single week? Yo, how's my tier set looking? I'm like, yo, here we go, here we go, here we go. I try to update them as best as I can. And it's been really healthy. It's been really, really good. I hope that in the future we'll see more communication between the devs, like between the guys making class tier sets and the community though. What I really like is Charizard, the guy that's behind the Death Knight tier set and the Rogue tier set, with just how open and communicative he's been. In particular, like the back and forth discussion between him and the Rogue community, popping into the Death Knight Discord, popping into the Rogue Discord, it's been really good. And of course it comes down to, like, there were moments where people were, like, constantly harassing him back and forth, right? Not harassing, but, like, it ended up being to the point where people were, like, literally messaging him directly for, like, questions of, hey, can you buff this class? Hey, Charizard, what are the numbers are looking like? Hey, Charizard, can you make assassination tier set this instead of that? Like, it's a lot of, like, back and forth. So a lot of people were, like, in those discords were told, don't spook the devs first. Second, you being asked to them is going to be immediate boot out of the community. Third, seriously, do not spook these devs. Please don't bog them down with questions. Just let them do the work. Let them have a discussion. You know, they came here to, they'll give you they join discords. We give them our thoughts on tier sets, feedback, what we like, what we don't like. They give their thought process, and that's it. Let them do work. And already Skyrzard had to be like, yo, Skyrzard popped in the rogue Discord one time. He was like, yo, I'm here to embarrass so-and-so for popping into my DMs. And here's what they told me. And just straight up exposing him. And that guy got clowned on because everybody's like, yo, devs are finally being open. They're finally communicating with us in such like intimate spaces where people talk about classes constantly. Just like give them a goddamn break. They're willing to come to the table and talk. Don't make him get quiet again. Don't. We want this communication. Please stop being a weirdo. I love seeing that, man. I love seeing that, and hopefully we'll see more of that for mages, more of that for priests, more of that for druids. Because Skyrzard has been an awesome example of how it's done right, and it definitely put himself out there, and it's probably having to deal with garbage as well for doing so, but a lot of people appreciate it, man. And if hopefully we can create an environment where devs are more open to express themselves, more free to express themselves, you know, just let their thoughts out, let their ideas out on paper so we can read it, see where their head's at. It'll be really good in the long run. It'll be really, really good in the long run, I think. But hopefully there will also be an environment where they're just able to do so as well, just because it's going to be a lot better that way. All right, so far no update. I'm gonna go get water real quick, boys, while Ptr is still updating real quick. Let me get water and put my cup away, okay? BRB. Alright, here we are, boys. Devs communicating with player base. Don't having the red community being ignored for over 2 months. Okay, that's also another thing I should mention. It's fair. That's a fair thing to point out. Not every single spec, not every single class has had the privilege of having this kind of back and forth with the devs. You know, no tier set. I think something needs to be adjusted with red paladins. Maybe. It's just not a super satisfying tier set at the moment. I think we could agree with that. Are the servers up? Because it got reset. Or they're not. Let's see if the servers are back up. Because maybe all they did with this update is just to fix the server so there's no longer DCs happening. And maybe it doesn't actually have like a big build or any kind of blue post class changes or anything like that. I think it's fair to point out, Atho. I think it's fair. I wonder if they'll end up updating and maybe buffing the tier set for Retribution Paladins, or maybe they'll end up just giving you guys like some kind of like an overall buff. Like maybe like a aura buff and damage or something in the future update. If the servers are back up, then I think we're gonna do that Boomie. Get our Mythic Plus done as like Boomie boys. Did you try Lost Ark yet? I have not, dude. No, I have not got a chance to try it yet. I still need to take the time to actually download it. But I've been spending a lot of my nights working on videos recently, where I'm just not getting any sleep whatsoever. Oh, servers are back up already. Were there any class changes? Or is it just to reset the server so we no longer get DC'd? Yeah, okay, so it might just be like a reset just to make sure we no longer get a DC'd. So it might not actually be like a new build then, boys. Okay, we'll have to wait and see then. Music? Where? Here we go. Then as YouTube is like, yo, still listen. I'm like, yeah, I'm jamming. I'm jamming to my tunes. Just reset? Okay. Because it sounded like, yeah, when the road, we believe the found fixes, we just deployed a new client build. Other than like client build is not like there's going to be new updates. And are restarting the Ptr realms to pick up a server code fix as well. So a new build made me think on new class changes, and then server fix as well made me think, oh, that's the restarting for a new build because they have something planned, but also a quick fix to make sure that the servers are not DCing constantly. If you're disconnecting Ptr over the next few days, give it a try later and let us know. Sable, I thought give it a try later would mean like, yo, this will take a while to like, get updated. But maybe this fixes it. Maybe this is all we needed. Hit the bell? Yeah, let's go, boys. No blue post? Okay, well, maybe we'll get one tomorrow. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be one at all, but you never know. I just have to be patient about it. But that means we can maybe get into Mythic Pluses. I think our group fell apart, didn't it? With everybody seed. Likely. Okay, Plaguefall. Maybe we can join in. I think that's the same guy, too. If that's a Demon Hunter, then yeah, I think we'll be able to join him. Wait. Oh my god, it's a lot of star shards back to back. That's huge. So I'm only doing like 8k DPS in the opener. I wonder why. Like, what am I missing damage-wise? Only 8k DPS. It's almost like I'm doing something wrong. Are my stats all good? Maybe I just did a flask and stuff like that. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Never know. Do that for me. All right, thanks so much. Thank you so much for coming by, my dude. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, my guy. Hope we'll see you next stream, yeah? We just need a healer, and otherwise we'll be good to go. Boys, get this Plaguefall 16 done. And hopefully we'll have no more DC and actually can do dungeons. Atho, would you want to join some? You got PvP gear as well? That's true. I do have some pieces of PvP, don't I? Although it's all higher item level. I'm just surprised I'm doing this low damage with the item level I have. No, they're good, my friend. Okay, maybe I need to swap it out for more mastery gear then. Maybe that's the case. I just need a lot more mastery. So that's what I could do since we're scale up in Mythic Pluses anyway. Maybe I could just go for any pieces that give me even more mastery. That might be the play. I want to see what secondary stats Boomie's run. Actually, all mastery. Either big haste or big mastery. Okay, haste mastery. I guess it's going to be the stats of choice. I'm trying to go for as much haste mastery as I can with my gear. So then once I'm inside of the dungeon, it'll hopefully scale a lot better. But let's say versatility is not as good of a stat. We'll see how we do. I'm also really not that great at Boomie either. Not a spec I play constantly. Or often, for that matter. I gotta get better at it though. Practice makes perfect. Let's go more mastery from, I guess, here. Right? Mastery is pretty decent. Then we can go mastery from the shoulders through that. Mastery through... Isn't there like a Versa mastery thing here? I guess I could keep haste, right? Mastery? I mean, there's got mastery. We got haste here. Haste mastery. I think it's about as good as I can get it. Alright, well, when I scale up inside of the key, at least my mastery might be a little bit higher in value. My haste is really high, so that could be pretty interesting. Hey man, do you think Subrog is going to be better than Survival and Plus? That's a hard to tell. That's going to be pretty difficult to tell if it's going to be better than Survival. I think both of them are going to be good in their own way. I think that'll be a fair way of putting it. Both of them are going to be good in their own unique ways. If one is going to be better than the other, I think Rogue, yes, it does have advantages in regards to like survivability. You have a shroud, you have a pretty good funnel damage profile. I think it'll depend on how tanks are going to pull dungeons. I think at the higher end keys, Subtlety Rogues for the survivability and the utility tools they bring are really, really good. Survival Hunters are incredibly good for big AoE pulls though with grenades. Like Subtlety Rogues are pretty much soft cap with a lot of their AoE. It's not bad AoE, but it is soft cap. Survival Hunters just have huge AoE uncapped damage with their grenades. So if tanks go for huge pools, grenades are gonna win every single time. Or if, let's say, I guess it also depends how tanks pulls. If the tank is going to play more for a funnel, like if he is going to pull bosses with like a bunch of little adds, and the rogue is going to be allowed to just funnel common points to generate from Phantom Knives or Shuriken Storm into eviscerates back onto the boss, then I think subtlety is going to be a lot more valuable there. But if the tank is going to pull extra adds so you can nuke the adds together while killing the boss, and Survival Hunter will be there, because then you have a more of an even Stevens kind of AoE damage. So it really depends on how tanks pull dungeons. I think that's what it really comes down to. I think Subtlety Rogue... I am leaning towards Subtlety right now, though. If I had to choose, if I had to like outright just choose one of them, I think I'm leaning towards Subtlety Rogue right now more. But that's just me. Both of them should be really good. BM1 is still Battle 9 too. Their tier set hasn't changed at all, if that gives you an idea. Their damage is also, from what I've seen in the Hunter Discord, is kind of low. So they might need some kind of tuning. I honestly think they need to do something with a tier set so it's a little bit less intrusive in the AoE playstyle, because it still feels kind of wonky in AoE. But, like, they're not bad by themselves. They have some builds that could work. But, numbers-wise, they're not looking good right now. Let me see if I can find it on Discord. Again, this is early Sims on PTR. We are still in PTR. Even if this patch is coming out in a week, we are still in PTR. Anything can change by next week. Okay, so keep that in mind when we read this out. But right now, state of Sims regarding 9.2. PM 4P set is now 40%. Value increase for Cobra Shot and cooldown reduction instead of 100%. On single target, Cobra Combo Town first Appetite Conduit are beating AOBT and Bloodletting. Without combo, AOTW every minute at lower conduit ranks, 40 seconds. So basically we're playing, I think, with Lucy Killer Cobra with a cooldown reduction on your aspect of the wild playstyle. Relic's still the best non-covenant legendary. Night likes the tier set a lot more. The Venthyr, due to Venthyr having more of a trade-off between casting Cobra shots, killing commands, and casting Cobra shots. Venthyr likes Theotar if you're playing Venthyr. Kirin BM over caps a crit, so it's not going to be that good. Crit haste loses value over time, resulting in stat power movement towards versatility and mastery at higher gear levels, which is interesting. BM seems lower in every scenario at the moment relative to marksman, except for when you have a 2-piece and not the 4-piece. Then BM seems single target better. BM also is better as an in execute because of no careful aim for marksman hunter with a 4-piece and double lugger that seems similarly in ST, but remember is notably ahead in any level of AoE. Yeah, so numbers wise, unless they get like some kind of a huge shooting buff, they're not I guess they're not really doing anything surprising or anything like that. Doesn't mean they're gonna be bad, but they're not really great either at the moment, at least for now. You see a video of obtainable 9.2 gear of raid? I thought it was you, but I can't remember. Do you do a video on obtainable gear outside of raiding, like catching up and stuff? I did do a couple of videos of like how to catch up without raiding, like how to catch up with like solo stuff. Because of course you can, do mythic pluses, you can PvP for gear, you can raid for gear, but there's also ways in Zereth Mortis we can get gear from killing world bosses. That's gonna give you items. Actually, I wonder if that thing has a loot table. Does it? World boss, does he have answers a loot table? Oh, he does have loot table, 259 item level, so there's gonna be some gear on him. Okay, so he has a loot table, no crazy trinkets or anything, just catch-ups. I mean, maybe they'll add some stuff in the future, but for now, that's all they got. Hopefully we get a healer soon, by the way. Now the server's no longer bugging. Yeah, catch up on rep stuff? Yeah, I did do a video on that. Bro, my dude, Demon Warlock, please, my king, Lord, my love, your double M. We actually were trying some Demonology Warlock at the start of the stream. If you rewind the stream, I should have DVR enabled. If you rewind the stream, we did have Demonology at the start. It's so good with Demon Doggos. Although the group fell apart because of PTR and we were getting DC'd. You know how it goes. You know how PTR can be, right? You know how these things go. You know how these things are. It was very disappointing, though. It was a little sad. It was a little sad. Just a little bit. Can you play sub after this dungeon? Yeah, if you have time. If you end up getting this kid done really quickly, then maybe. I'm gonna ask in the Discord for the guild, in the guild disc, what are we doing for tonight for the raid? I want to see if we're gonna be doing like a full clear or if we're just gonna be doing like partial, just maybe Sylvanas and we're done. Also, is it normal for my sword surge to only do 5k DPS or 5k per surge, or is that like a low number? Because it seems kind of low. Thanks, no problem. Hell yeah, thanks, brother. No problem, my guy. It was really fun. Demonology was awesome. Big demon doggers and big bites. Love it. So summon proc, I think it was my trinket actually that proc, so I actually did 7k DPS, 7k per surge. Hopefully we get a healer sometime soon, boys, now that the servers are no longer DCing left and right. I'm also seeing if we're going to be doing a raid tonight, because if we're not, and if let's say we're taking a break this week, then actually I'll be down to stream the stream a little bit longer, do another key afterwards, Arvin. I think that's what we'll do. Like if we're raiding tonight, then I think I'll, after this key, take a break to get some food, and then we'll do our mythic raid, and then we'll come back tomorrow and do mythic blessed keys as well tomorrow for PTR stuff. If we are not raiding tonight, then I'll have a side longer stream and we'll get that subtlety row key done as well. I think subtlety will be really fun. I've seen it do really well so far in PTR. It's a really good spec. As per always, boys, Discord link in the chat. Join the community if you want to. Oh, and with servers no longer DCing, I think we could have some 5-5-1-1 duels. That could be really fun this week. Last duels of PTR, man. That'd be awesome because then next week we'll have actual 9-2 duels. And whenever we get raid tier sets or raids available, tier sets available, season stuff available, oh, that's gonna be fun, dude. That's gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna do even more pushing on my Auto Rogue once the season stuff begins. I want to do Mythic Plus as well as PvP. I think it'd be fun to do like just doing arenas with the chat, you know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of cool. I think it was Wolfie that said, yo, you want to do some arenas together? Mikey? We can maybe do some, he'll play Resto and I'll play Outlaw. Because Outlaw is nuts in Arena, man. Outlaw is nuts. It's been getting a lot more traction as of recently, too. Hey, no, what's up, Sinclair? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. How you doing? Yo, we need a healer. Real bad. I like how for Tauren, you're just, like, small. They just shrink you in size. Looking for Healer 60 and Plaguefall. I'm gonna see if I can announce it in the chat. See if anybody look at the Shadowlands testing chat. See if we get any bites. See if I can buff him with a Kyrian. His Night Fae? I like it. I like it. Oh, come on! Right as I got my tier set procking. Bro. Really good gearing up my mage for 9-2. Got so much gear today. Let's go, fam! Huge! What spec are you thinking of playing? Fire, Frost, or Arcane? That's the main question. That's the big question. Now, this question will determine whether you're my favorite viewer in the chat or not. You better say Arcane. Actually, no, seriously, what spec are you thinking of playing? Sinclair, what are you excited about? I just got kidnapped by slime. Let's see about ravenous slime. Well, here we are, dude. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yo, isn't Mirror servers feel a little bit less laggy even? I feel like the MS even improved. It's actually not kind of high, but it felt a lot more responsive. Moonfire, Sunfire feels more responsive than it has been for the last few days. So maybe they fixed more than just that. Frost so far, I haven't done enough research. Arcane looks cool. I think with Arcane, definitely check out Kyrian Arcane, because that looks like that might still be the ongoing meta of 9-2. But Arcane is a lot of fun. The tier set was going to be really giga, but then they kind of toned it back down. It's still really strong. We tried it yesterday over with what was the DOS. It was so fun, so much damage. I love it, but it's not going to be up to everybody. I have heard some people that don't really enjoy that playstyle and want Arcane to go back to like Arcane Blast spamming. But I love that missile filler build. It's so good. Can you tell me how the pumpkin look like that? I don't really know. WoW. Hey, can you tell me how your pumpkin look like that? I don't really know. WoW. Look like this? Like in this form? Or are you talking about like me IRL with a mustache? If you mean like in this form, this is a glyph. It's called like glyph of stars, I think it's called. So instead of being inside a Boomie form, you have glyph of stars, which gives it like the celestial starry appearance. If that's what you mean. Is it Touch of Magi? Yeah, Touch of Magi. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong overall. Leveling Arcade is so nice and not just crazy. Yo, it's really fun in Mythic Plus. It has a pretty good kit, but it really opens up with some of the legendaries and Covenant stuff. Like that missile build really becomes a thing once you get the Kyrian. But even then, it feels really good. That's one thing I noticed. Like a lot of our classes really do feel different as soon as we lose our Covenant stuff and legendaries. Like when doing the Mace Shower, certain specs felt awesome because their kit is really good, and others felt kind of lacking because their kit loses out a little. And Arcane Mage was one of those specs that felt good without like all the Covenant stuff. Fire Mages felt pretty good. Frost Mages felt pretty good. Boomies feel kind of okay actually too. Feral Druids feel somewhat lacking. I think Covenants actually definitely give them a little bit of flavor, but hopefully with some changes in like 10.0 WoW, maybe some of those Covenant abilities becoming basic class abilities or talents, that hopefully will give them a little more flavor. Because I love the bleeds about a Feral, but like outside of that, they're like maintaining bleeds and bites. You don't have like exciting Convoke, which is like, oh, big burst, you know? So maybe they'll do stuff in terms of that. But yeah. If Feral Druid felt terrible at Covenant. Yeah, it wasn't difficult on the Mace Shower. Like the Mace Shower was pretty easy because you have a lot of healing. The damage is fine. Like the way you deal with a lot of the imps was pretty easy with a Mass Entangle, because you could just Mass Entangle the healing imps before they reach the boss and never touch them, put a bleed on them, and eventually like they would just bleed out. So it really wasn't bad. And as you kill imps with bleeds, you get Tiger Sphere resets, you have Wall, you have Barskin, so you were really good for the challenge. But like the actual rotation for the damage was kind of plain. Open some, stopped off a Feral, played on and off since vanilla. Yeah, with the tier set, they were going to be really, really good. The reason nerfed the tier set back down though, so we'll see how they do. Maybe they'll end up buffing the tier set back up a little bit, so they're a lot more effective. So it looks like we will be raiding tonight, and we'll be just doing like the 3 bosses. We'll be doing Ptr Group, Kel'Thuzad, Sylvanas, and maybe Fate Scribe for anybody that still needs gear from Fate Scribe. Which I think for the trinket, the cheat death trinket, since that's changing, so might not be a bad idea. Yeah, the bleed AoE looks sick. Yeah, it's so good. They nerfed it though by like 65%, which is pretty big gutting. Hopefully in the long run, it won't feel nearly that bad, but it is a pretty massive difference though. Such a VGK burst? Yeah, Cyber. But Cyber did have a lot of buffs, and it was a big pull with the big uncap AoE. It gave him lots of potential, but then they not only soft capped it, then they nerfed it by 65% damage overall. It wasn't really buggy tier, to be fair. Like, it was doing some weird stuff where partially it was double dipping into like different aspects of the gameplay, because it was double dipping into like certain buffs. Like I believe it was, what buff was it? It was double dipping into Tiger's Fury a couple of times, because it was double dipping as a active ability and as a bleed, so it was receiving double the benefit of Tiger's Fury and certain other like damage modifier buffs. So yeah, it was, what's the best way to put it? Kind of awkward. Wait, why can't I run through this thing? Wait, what the? What happens if I drop it? It's back. Weird. Like, why can't I jump on the slime? Is that normal? That's weird. Dude, we just need a healer, man. We got this Plaguefall. We're ready to go. Come on, Blizzard. Are there any other keys? I can't even go look. I can't even go see if there's any other keys. I just want to get a Mythic Plus done, man. We just need a healer, bro. But yeah, hopefully they'll end up reconsidering the Feral nerfs. I really want Feral to be a viable build. That's all I want, is for Feral Druids to actually be viable for Mythic Pluses. It's a very fun playstyle. It is my favorite playstyle overall of Druid. Like, Boomie is fun, Residue is awesome, Guardian is like really strong, but like Feral, dude, who doesn't want to play as a cat? And them getting a tier set that actually gives them viable AoE and cooldown reduction are two awesome mechanics that hopefully will be baked into the playstyle in the future. I think it'd be such a cool design. Imagine if Berserk did like lose a talent that did give it that much AoE. Aren't you looking at the channel? I didn't see any healers that are looking for a Mythic Plus. The shaman is asking if any healers looked. Instead of healing, we could actually get this key done, dude. That's all I want to do. Just play some Boomie, put some dots, see how big Star Surges can do in game. I barely get to really play the spec that much. Even though the spec is like in like guides, a lot of people describe it as, oh, it's really simple, it's really easy. Whenever I play it, I feel like I'm almost like missing something. I'm actually probably gonna re-level a new Boomie just for the sake of learning how to play the Boomie class. Because during the Mage Shower, I didn't feel like I struggled with it that much, but it's like I'm pretty bad at the whole like cycling eclipses. Even though it's easy, I just find myself like not maximizing the damage where I could be. And the best way to learn how to really learn how to play a class is just to level one. So be level all just for funsies. A lot of them are Alliance, you know, with 925 announcing the cross-faction stuff. This Alliance always might actually be able to get a chance to play. But right now I've been leveling just a Boomie and a Affliction Warlock just for fun. Just because then you get the abilities of that class little by little. You get them one at a time and you really get to learn how to maximize one ability, then this ability, and that ability, and really learn how to play those passives. I did that recently with a Feral just for, I don't know why I was playing the Feral. I think I was trying to play a Druid for a Heritage Armor, and I ended up, screw it, I'll just play Feral, because I play Feral right now in Shadowlands, but I feel like I always struggle with my energy regen and maximizing the pulling, and I felt like I really learned how to maximize my bleeds and energy pulling while leveling, and then was able to apply it in Mythic Pluses on PTR, and it just felt so much more natural. I felt like I really understood it because I just leveled it. It looks like the Chamois left. We need a healer. I almost want to leave this queue, see if there's any other dungeon queues. See if there's any other people looking for groups. Because maybe this Razor guy is like, maybe his group isn't getting any invites, but there's other groups that are queuing right now. Because you never really know. What do you think, chat? Should we look for another group? Wait, this guy left and he joined right back in? So I guess if he joined back in, there's no other groups. I think we need to look outside of the Finder. I think no one's using it. Really? Hold on. Let's see if I can announce it in the test discussion channel. See if we can get a healer. Because otherwise I'm just gonna go Robo-Orbos. Why was I gonna go to Orbos? I think I was gonna originally dip on the group. Right? And then just be in Central area, so I don't know which queue we would be doing next. We'll be able to fly from there whenever. Dude, no more Dal heading out. Yo, Value, thanks so much for coming by, my guy. Appreciate you, my dude. Yo, hope you have a good one, man. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't find a healer fast enough. I really wanted to get in the key and test out Boomkin. I say I'm gonna try for the next few minutes, but if we're unable to get any bites at all, then maybe we'll save it for tomorrow. Because we do have a raid later tonight by the looks of it. So we'll most likely end up streaming that anyway. Thank you so much for coming by, my guy. I hope you have a good one. I know it's late over in the EU. Appreciate you chilling. Let me see, where are all the boys at, dude? There's people hanging out. There's people chilling out here. Dude, so many people on PTR, man. Every single day. Yo. It's exciting, man. Wait, hold on. I want to buff him. Oh, we got a healer. Oh, man. Finally, we got one. Finally, we got one. I like his Mog. The whole broker setup. I like his ears are poking out. What auto mode does it scale to? In a key? To 52. Here we go. Hey, how's it going? What's up, Sam Bully? Hey, my guy. You're having a good one, man. Boys, we actually got a healer. We got TMO or Timo? I feel like they need to change it so the ears don't poke out of the helm because they kind of clip into one another. Yes. Yes, in keys we scale. Not bad. Telling these guys, I guess they're new and they didn't know that the key scale. It's like, wait, it scales? I'm thinking I'm smart in PvP gear. Haha. Yeah. Put on best gear. Put on gear with best secondary stats instead. Is this guy actually gonna drop in like an actual key though? Like a 16 with all the affixes? Or is it just like new affix stuff? I wonder. Because he probably went out and did the same thing as the Shaman, just got PvP gear, didn't he? If it lets me actually inspect them. Let me get a refresher on Boomie real quick. Just to make sure I don't embarrass myself when doing the key. Just in case. Balance. Here we go. Cool. Now we should be able to summon. It looks like they're already summoning, so we're chilling. Let me see what your gear is like. Ooh! Look at the new glaive! Event Horizon's Edge. Oh, this guy got some new gear. So this guy's been playing PTR for a bit. I like that. That's cool. Okay, hopefully it has a set in Mythic. So how do we boom you real quickly? Easy mode. Let's just look at the easy mode. Okay, easy mode didn't help me anything. Let's do rotation stuff. Kindred. Put dots. Cooldown, enter clips every single time. Pillar whenever you have astral power. Don't cap on new moons. What about AoE? Is there one for multi-target? Sunfire. Minchin Starfall. When in solar eclipse, cast a moonfire on all targets that will live through the next lunar cycle. Okay, so actually I just kind of want a sunfire. And I don't really want a moonfire when I'm in a solar eclipse. Okay, that's something I gotta remember. That is something I'm gonna have to remember. Because in lunar eclipse you just kind of want to spam out as many starfires. Okay, I think I can remember that. And we'll just starfall whenever we can. We'll try not to overcap on resources. We should be getting a lot of resources, in fact, actually. We should be getting a ton of resources. So chat, hopefully we do well, man. I don't play a lot of Boomie, so hopefully I don't embarrass myself too badly. We also got potions. If you guys want potions. Inventory full. We get rid of that garbage. Garbaggio. Nice. We should be chilling. Food we got, everything we got. All right, cool. That's about as good as we can get it. Yeah, dual pull. Dual pull. My legendary is 291. What the? Is it? Oh wait, you did upgrade his Lego. What the? This guy is insane. What a gamer. What the? What a gamer, bro. Huh. Missing Vivify. Wait, really? You want to use that Lego? Wait, what covenant is this man then? Is he not playing like the Fist Warrior build? I'm confused. Is he in a full PvP guild? Don't he have mana pots? Do I have any mana pots for him? I don't. Otherwise I would have given him some. Poor guy. I'll be okay. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm interested. How is this gonna go? He'll envelop and miss to verify while channeling through the missing increases the healing done by 20. There's a mana cost by 20, stack it up to 3 times. So this guy should be able to do a lot of burst healing. But he is not prepared for like tank healing at all. Chi-Ji, Sangha Chi-Ji, what the? Oh, that's gonna be interesting, chat. Got new trinkets and everything. And invisible pull all. Okay, we just pull everything. Sounds good. 3 to 1 maybe? Are we ready? Make my carrion friend real quick. I do have automatic sippy cup, so we should be good. Alright, chat. Actually doing a queue this time. Never healed as a monk? Really? What the? I mean, his healing wouldn't be a problem. He's a Necrolord? So he's straight up a PvP or trying to heal. Wait, he's only DPS? Okay, well, interesting. And we do have full set of affixes. That'll be interesting as well. I kind of want to... Here we go. Here we go. Orskin? Maybe AoE? Big AoE? Big Celestial Alignment Opener? Wait, they're actually kind of okay. Definitely not the biggest AoE damage I could have done, because I feel like I could have set it up way better with dots and everything. But it was alright. Big AoE, and I guess we'll do Star Surges. Wait, that sleep actually could be kind of huge. That could actually work pretty well. Oh, wait, huge. Wait, that's actually really good. We have big AoE. Oh god, big pull. Big pull, big pull, big pull. I'll get an Eclipse as soon as I can and just spam. We can interrupt. We'll just spam as much as we can into WoW Drifter. Oh, we got Eclipse again. Oh my god, dude, the Eclipses! Wait, this is actually so strong! We got so many Eclipses, chat. What the? I didn't realize it was gonna be that good. I've actually been in disbelief. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Wait, I can just go for more Wraths. Oh my god, Celestial Alignment is huge! Wait, this is massive! I didn't realize this was gonna be this good, chat. I basically have Celestial Alignment constantly, so I'm getting my tiers up proccing regularly. Oh, this is huge! All done? Big AoE? It's constantly proccing? More Eclipse stuff. Another Starfall. WoW Drifter. We keep getting WoW Drifter, which is not what we want. But that's okay. Big Wait, this is actually Giga. Oh, I didn't realize this was going to be this good. Oh my god. Chat, this is actually legit fun. This is ridiculously fun. Oh my god. I get so many resources constantly though. Oh, having the damage reduction buff is not the best buff ever, but it's okay. Oh my god. Bro, this is so strong. Jesus. Chat, are you seeing this? Bro. Oh my god, Lunar Eclipse is so much stronger now. Going into Lunar Eclipse just gives you so many resources. Oh my god. This feels really fun. By the way, also not DCing. Yo, we actually did this, boys. We're actually doing the key. Okay, looks like he's already pulling. We got the balls. Okay. We're gonna Starfall. We need to kill the WoW Drifter. Oh, why is it WoW Drifter every time? That sucks. Okay, we're just gonna Star Surge as much as we can then. We gotta Starfall as well. Trying to mostly single target this guy. I can't really stop him. Wait. Typhoon. Storm? Yeah, Stumping? Okay, he ate some. That's okay. Not the best setup ever for us, but it's alright. Should be getting Eclipse here very, very soon with Pulsar. This guy ended up eating those slimes, which is not perfect here. Not great. Oh my god, another Eclipse. Oh my god. Oh, this feels godlike. This feels actually godly. Oh, this is so good. Okay, I could root that. Oh, no, I can in a bit. Hold on. Crap. Nice. I'll root that one. Oh, I'm not rooting them. That's my problem. I'm not rooting them at all. Hold on. Root. Nice. Oh god. Oh god. No. Big heal. Ah. Oh, he just massively healed. Oh, that guy's dead. Can we still do this? Oh god. We gotta move. Res? Yeah. Hold on. Nice, res now. Yo, well, Legend sure think it should run for 9-2 Assassin Rogue. The cooldown reduction for Vendetta. That was a really good one. Cooldown reduction for Vendetta is a very, very powerful Lego. Did I just see the big slime again? He totally ate the big slime again. I didn't do anything. I had him rooted. You ran him over with your heads. Maybe the tank like meant to run him away and maybe the damage broke. Got him. Rooted. As long as no one has a dot on that guy, we'll be okay. The Starfall won't break him. Okay, nobody's hitting him. Nice. Yo, this took us a second to kill this big guy, but we did it. Oh, Eclipse again. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm definitely so I'm scuffing Boomie completely because I don't know how to play this spec at all. But this is so good. Oh my god. Just crafted Doom Blade recently. You could always refund it. You could always reset it. I think Doom Blades will still be really good as a Lego in for general play. But right now, what is it? The cooldown reduction with the Dust Walkers is really, really strong on PTR. Definitely worth investing if you're going to be raiding. And it might be really good for Mythic Pluses as well. It's also kind of like the go-to in PvP. As of recently, people have been playing that more often. I'm just gonna come back. I can stealth. That's he's asking me how did I die? That was my fault. I'm in combat with something now. It's my fault. Hold on, I'm gonna let him know in just a second. It was my B. Yeah, I didn't move. My fault. But yeah, Doomblade's is looking... It might be pretty decent for PvP, for the DM. But Dustwalker is extremely strong right now for raiding. I think you'll like that one a lot if you end up trying that one instead. I gotta do a better job of getting dots out on these guys. All of them. All these mobs. Big haste, so this is huge. Finally we got which is the relic guy we wanted for so long. Now we can just cleave. A ton, actually. Maybe get some funnel single target damage too while we're at it. Cooldown reduction, pull more, hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I like that. And we get huge AoE with resources and another Celestial. Oh my god. That is so strong, dude. That is so good. I think this purple slime is probably not a great idea though. We're gonna get another Celestial. Oh my god, the resources. That's so strong, chat. Oh my god, yes. Oh, we got another. Oh, we're just permanently in eclipses, man. We're just eclipsing. We're just perma eclipsing. That's so good. And we're gonna get another one. Can you spell dots? I can try. Yeah, I will try. I will try. Oh my god. Dude, this full circle legendary is insane. Oh, it is so massive. Let's get everybody dotted real quickly. So I can't really do much. We'll just blast. Hopefully I don't get hit by that AoE. It's kind of close, but no cigar. Trying to root that guy if I can. Couldn't get to. That's alright. He's just gonna probably aggro something. Or he doesn't. Which is awesome if he doesn't. Nice. Can't really knock him. Oh! Oh, that guy just died. So hard. Good thing he's Night Fae. Yeah, mainly PvP. I actually used to PvP back in the day in Legion, I think. Oh, really? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my dude. You gonna be PvPing more for season 3 and 9-2? We should get back together and do some PvP together, yeah? Big eclipse. Lots of star surges. A ton of star surges. Jesus. Teemo guy. I'm just gonna be res him. Yeah, I'll just get you back up. Just so we don't have to deal with it. Is that you? That is you. Okay, so next attack should be able to get my pulsar rolling. So we're just actually just gonna wait. We're actually just gonna wait. We'll use the pulsar on that guy. Dot everything up. And oh, yeah, don't want to get interrupted there. WoW Drifter. Why are we getting WoW Drifter constantly? That's not what we wanted. Like, WoW Drifter isn't bad, but like, he's definitely not as good as the other guy. Or like maybe the damn numbers. Oh my god. So many of these eclipses, man. Huge. Nice. I think they actually nerfed his damage. That guy used to blast for quite a lot. Not as much anymore. Huh. Alright, we're skipping, I guess. It's just so weird. Get a couple star surges on the Plague Binder while we get big eclipse. Actually, we're gonna hold on. We'll use Eclipse in a bit here. Maybe we can pull these guys back. We'll save our Eclipses the best we can. We'll focus on the purple slime and then focus on the caster guy. The one get interrupted. Start falling again. Oh my god. And another eclipse. Here we are, boys. Perma eclipses, perma starfalls, perma fury balloons. My god, this is so much damn. Oh my god. I think this would be a little as strong as a Venthyr. I can see why people are thinking of playing that. With the Venthyr buffs, is going to be quite good. The Starfall. They did a better job of maintaining my dots. I get my dots rolling. Like pre-rolling before a Starfall. And there we are again. Another Fury Balloon right after. Oh my god, the Star Surges. Tanky DPS and 2 mobs and no cooldowns rolling. Huge. Oh, apparently we're doing boss already? I guess we are. I guess we are. Actually get 1 Starfall rolling. We'll cleave him down a bit. Oh, more Drifter again? Oh, come on. I'm just gonna focus the boss at this point. Oh, Drifter is gonna be annoying to deal with, but I'm just gonna focus boss. Just wrath him, single target him down as much as I can. And I guess we got movement speed. Actually, about Drifter for this part couldn't be the worst. We'll just single target this thing as much as we can. Got Eclipse for a little bit longer. Won't be able to get another Pulsar until a little later. We'll go for a big Pulsar. And should be able to get Pulsar again. There we go. Big Damie. Apparently I took big hits. I don't know what from. But apparently that hurt. Let's just kill that thing. Yeah. That was a big haze buff, by the way. That was awesome. Looks good. What level are you? We are scaled down inside the keys to I think it's 252 item level. So our item level and damage would have been so much higher if like we actually could use like the 278 PvP gear. So this is a 252 item level scaled. So there's some cheesy like item level stuff scaling you could do with it though. So you can like put on the best gear with the best secondary stats and it scales up to like incredibly well. It'd be incredible like big stat values. Let's get him dotted up. Starfall. Go for another what's it? It was weird having to do this. Having to actually moonfire during lunar eclipse, which is something apparently you don't want to do. Oh, is this thing gonna die? Oh, the healer died. It can't be res for a bit. So I can maybe off heal a little bit. Yeah, you're dead. There's no way you survive that. Yeah, with this guy. Purple slime, maybe we can kill purple slime. Can't be res. Ow, that's gonna hurt. Burning Strain, yeah. Rest in peace. And we don't have a checkpoint either. Alright, we can get back in there, boys. Don't you worry. Let's get back in there. But damage-wise, I don't think I was doing all that well. I think I could probably cleave a lot harder. I try to mostly focus down on as much single target as I can with Star Surges. But it doesn't feel bad at all. This feels really fun to play. I'm actually surprised. I think if you have a good mastery of Arcanic Pulsar with this tier set and the resources you get, this could be incredibly powerful tier set, an incredibly powerful class. Definitely takes a bit of a skill cap to it, because I'm not really tracking Arcanic Pulsar at all. So if you're able to track it and time it inside of a key, bro, the amount of value you can get out of it will be huge. Fear of a Loon, the damage wise not amazing, but the resources generates is insane. And then constantly being able to get into eclipses and the value that provides, massive. So you can do a plus 16 with 252 impressive. I'm on 250 on retail. So players are on PTR, players are already doing like 20s and pushing keys on PTR just to see how far they can go with 252 item level. I think 252 is just enough in order to get like plus 20s done. Maybe 20 like 2s max. You will need higher item level to like really push. But players are already like trying to do some really crazy wacky stuff with plus 20s and all. Loading up with like some of the hardest affixes, just see how far they can go. And you'll be surprised how far you can go. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Careful. Care. Boss jumping. Watch out, jumpers. Yeah, let me back up to where these guys are. See if I can set up a feast. Here we go. We won't have lost this time around, but I think it's okay. We'll at least be able to get our buffs back with the encrypted. And I really want to burn down not WoW, but rather the Haze guy or and I'm just going to focus on I'm not going to pop cooldowns until comes out, then I'll Celestial Alignment, then I'll use everything else. I'm just going to focus on the cooldown reduction guy. What's up, cats? Hope you're having a good one, by the way, my man. This is fun, dude. I've actually enjoyed this a lot. This class, I didn't think that I would enjoy it as much as I do. This might be definitely something to play into in the next patch. Like, Boomie might be my go-to. Is it ready? We're doing it. Alright, let's make sure that we're focusing down on all the relics. Relic needs to go down first. Wait. No? 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 Relic? Okay. Okay, at least we got the Vi Interceptor. Well, this will work. This could work. This could work okay. This will work fine. I'm actually just gonna focus down the Vi Interceptor real quickly while we're cleaving. Because at least we got a like dots or a haze buff with the Vi, which is better than none. Okay, locking myself out is a bad call. At least I'm not completely locked out. Yo, Timo, my mans, you gotta move. You can't stand and stuff. You gotta do something. You gotta do something different, my mans. We gotta get this thing dotted. Hopefully the hunter switches to it. Yep. Nice. Is everybody switching? Oh, come on, my man, Timo. What are you doing? He literally just doesn't move. He literally just stands still and doesn't move. I don't know what he was doing, actually. I am gonna need to heal myself. There's a big heal, apparently. I can't dispel him or nothing. The tank, it's kind of just you by yourself there right now, my guy. You just gotta find a way to heal yourself. Do whatever you can on that, and I can't be res. My man's just standing still. My man's just standing still. Oh god. I can maybe off heal a little bit. Yeah, it ain't happening. Hold on, we reset. Reset. If I can get him out of here. Don't release. I will res. Don't release, I will res. I'm just reset him. Did you do a video about the affix list? I already done that on the channel, Kates. If you check out my channel, check out some of the older videos. I've done a detailed affix video on what this affix is, how it functions, how it works, what are the quirks about it, what are the different buffs and nerfs. I've been tracking on the channel as much as I could. I don't think 2 clear in 20s is going to make Keystone Master any easy gear. I don't think 2 clear in 20s is going to make Keystone Master easy when you get gear. Yeah, I think it's going to be easier when we get gear. Like, if players are able to get 20s done now, gear is definitely going to make it easier. Tier sets are going to make things easier because that's quite a huge buff in terms of damage increases. Double legendaries are also making a lot of the keys easier. So, like, getting 20s is going to be, I think, much easier next season than this season. Is he going to res him? Okay, here's the resin. His resin. Try people doing any damage on blob. On last try, one people have doing damage on the blob. So stack and AoE. With AoE jump, let's complicate. What? What is he saying? I want to see. Congealed slime. Wait, am I the only one killing the congealed slime or plague bomb? Plague bomb. Oh, okay. My damage to plague bomb is kind of low actually. Probably do better. Congealed slime I'm actually trying to pump. Boss damage. Survival Hunter has a lot of damage on that thing. But is this guy like cheesing his gear? Is he like stats? Not really, no. I guess just his natural like Survival Hunter dam. Survival Hunter seemed really good. Oh, we'll need to use a portal? What is he talking about? What's this monk on about? I will need to use a portal. Is he gonna leave? Bro, if this monk leaves, I'm actually just gonna leave as well. Because I got a raid in a bit anyway. But bad things, no problem, my guy. More die faster, more easy to dodge other attack. This guy's like explaining us how the affix works, I guess. The monk said something about he hasn't PvE'd since last season or whatever. So maybe he's like really going over like, hey, this is how this boss works. Druid haven't doing damage on. I'm trying my best. He has 140k on bomb. I mean, my damage, I do have damage. Like, I don't really know what this guy's on about. This guy's like trying to grasp at straws, call everybody else out. They're like, yo, who's not doing damage? It's like, oh, what? Okay, at least we got a Vi. Vi isn't bad. Okay, big AoE. Oh god, I'm dead. I was actually thinking I was gonna die. Bark Skinda. I was basically dead. Let's go viral quickly. Here we go. We got a haze buff. Bison at me. I don't know why I'm doing lunar. Movement speed for everybody. Wait for the hunter to get closer. Oh, lusting now? Okay, I'm just gonna blast out the bomb as much as I can then. Moving. I guess we have to kill congealed. Trying to get as many star surges into this thing. Did we kill him wrong? Like, yeah, we are. We are. I keep hoping that we end up doing the relic, but we end up killing the wrong one. How you doing, by the way, Atha? Yo, with us not DCing, you want to do some keys tomorrow? We should get some done, because we could play some sub rogue. See if I can get a Fury of Balloon rolling. Maybe I should have saved Fury of Balloon for this thing, the bomb. Star Surge this thing as much as I can, because these guys will complain that I'm not doing damage. I'm trying my very hardest. Got my eclipses and everything rolling. Let's see if this guy can complain some more about my not doing damage. I thought it popped off there as well as I could. Maybe just my stats are all off. Maybe I need a lot more mastery. Oh god. Tank is dead. I'm not sure what killed him. Oh, healer's dead. We're actually doing kind of like we weren't doing amazing, but then we kind of just died. But maybe we could just finish it. Maybe we could just finish it. Tank and can maybe the shaman get a rock boy? Does he have a rock boy? Maybe just kite if you get the pet to tank for you. Pet taunt, potentially. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. If I can get Starfall, we can move while casting. I'm dotted. Oh no. So close, dude. We're actually doing kind of okay too. Man. I leveled 200 ults in the past 2 years and I love for the love rocket. We're finally drowned. So glad to see how much hard work is rewarded. Made me scream and cry. Yo, that's awesome, SMG. That's awesome, fam. Happy for ya. Let's go, my guy. Hell yeah. It's like I'm taking so much damage from the boss. Yo, this guy's a Mongoose Bite build? What the? Is that a meta? Is that the new meme? Mongoose Bite, huh? That's a new one. So how do we do this time around, boss-wise? Boss blasted. Plague Bomb, my damage is still low. I have no idea why. Congealed Slime is getting blasted though. I think it's because like I'm using my cooldowns into the boss and not on the slime, and maybe that's the case. Maybe I should switch it around. But I did have a lot more damage for the bosses for sure. Damn. Chat, do we just leave these guys? Because I gotta get some food and I gotta get a raid going in just a bit, man. I gotta get a raid going just a bit. So, I don't know, man. Is this where we just leave these guys? Because this isn't going nowhere. I would feel bad, man. Yeah, I'm gonna leave, I think. Is there an add-on that tells you which character have weekly vaults? There is a week... You could... So, I do have an add-on called Astral Keys, which tells me which characters have done which keys for Mythic Plus. But... I think there might be an add-on. I think it's like a method alt manager used to tell you which characters have done a weekly vault or not. So we'll look up alt manager, like a method alt manager or something. Best leave it, yeah, because I gotta get food anyway. Sorry, boys. Gotta eat and stuff to do. Fun key though. Yeah, we gotta go. I gotta get some food anyway, because I gotta raid in a bit. And I'm probably gonna be streaming the raid anyway. So with 1 hour left, just to get myself a bit of a break, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Yo, this was fun though. I'm actually surprised just how much I like the tier set. This was awesome. I love that interaction with Pulsar. It is so interesting. But then again, this is interesting to me because I haven't really played with this that much. But this is fun. Del Toxic? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I usually try not to leave keys if I can, but I don't really have much time right now. I waited as long as I did. We gave it a couple of runs with these guys. You know, I gave them the best shot. I try to save it at the end. But yeah. I feel like if he maybe got his pet to tank the boss, if the hunter got the pet to tank the boss, we might have been okay. I am interested to see why he ran Mongoose Bite. I ran like a full single target build. Look at that. He ran the what is it called? The eagle looking icon of the very last talent. And he gave like full single target play style. That's so weird. Full wildfire Mongoose Bite bomb build. Interesting. Very interesting. Was that our overall, by the way? Was I only doing 5k for the overall key? So Trashback wasn't that great. Boss damage wasn't good. Yeah, my boss damage is pretty bad as a Boomie. Not much you could do. I think it's lacking mastery. If I had a lot more mastery, haste mastery, I think it would have been in a better spot. But I could be wrong. So maybe itemization and stuff is a problem. Chat, I'll either see you guys tonight for the raid. Probably going to be a short one. Or I'll see you guys tomorrow for even more Mythic Plus keys. Maybe me and Atha can blast out some keys and play some of the fun characters. Maybe observe any class changes with this week's reset, hopefully. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. That's Dirty Pete drop and you left. Got the timing impeccable. Was it really? I didn't even notice. Yo, boys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'll either see you guys tonight for the raid, or I'll see you guys tomorrow for the regular stream. Alrighty? You guys have a wonderful evening. Wonderful. I just noticed my beard now has like a green screen effect to it. I don't like that. I gotta fix my green screen, man. Thank you, boys. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys on the stream. Alrighty? Peace.
Hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days. Because I miss you. And I just thought of you. Listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.